Hello and welcome everyone to another edition of Faye Fitness. Today we're going to continue our kickboxing series and we're going to work on our 3-4 hooks. So it's probably a really common kickboxing move you've seen. So if you'd like to learn how to do this safely and properly, stay tuned. Okay guys, so this video is going to be really easy because our 3s and our 4s are just mirror images of one another. So first let's learn how to do a 3, and then the 4 will come a lot more naturally. So let's again get into our fighting stance. So you're kind of hunched over, you got this nice angle, our feet are in a good position, our hands are up. Now for a 3, a lot of things are going to be happening here. First, our arm is going to come up and around, but we want to make sure that our wrist is perfectly straight. Trust me, if your wrist is a little bit tilted one way or the other, it's really going to start to hurt after a while. My first time doing a 3, my wrist was a little bit crooked, and boy, you'll feel it after a few punches, especially if you're using any kind of force behind it. So just make sure that your wrist is nice and straight in this position as you're coming over. And the other thing we want to take into consideration is as we're punching and moving our arm towards our target, whether it be someone's glove or a bag, or in this case, the air, we really want to engage our core. So kind of like what we did when we threw our 2s, how we're having our core move with us and kind of propel us forward, we definitely want to do something similar with our 3s. My Sifu likes to think of it as, think of you're pushing a drawer closed, you're using your knuckles to push the drawer shut, but the drawer is really heavy. So rather than just relying on this arm and the strength you have in your arm, you're actually using your stomach and all of your chest muscles to kind of move it over. So your whole body is going to twist as you're throwing your 3. So you're going to twist like that. And I'll insert some footage of my feet because your left foot, the heel is actually going to move outwards. So like when we were throwing our 2s, our right heel moves out. When we throw a 3, that left heel is going to move out as well. So your foot will probably go from being straight to at a 45 or even a 90-degree angle, and that's perfect. So again, we're just going to push over. And do you see how when I'm throwing my 3, my elbow comes up and my face comes down? That's protecting my face while I'm punching, because otherwise, if I had say I have really good posture and I'm throwing a 3, this is all wide open and really easy for someone to take advantage of by doing either, a jab or a cross or anything like that. So again, we have our nice stance, we're coming over, we have this nice line that's protecting our face and our chin as much as humanly possible, and we're just pushing our target out of the way. So let me do this from another angle. So we're just pushing. And again, everything's nice and straight. So for the 4, it's just the mirror image of that. So we're going to take all that we've learned that's going on in the body for the 3, and then we're going to do it for the 4. And if you want to exhale, that's something that my Sifu says is really helpful. A, to keep you breathing, and B, just so you kind of learn more muscle memory with what's going on. And really, after doing it a couple times, it's just super easy. So, and I'm exaggerating so you can hear it on camera. You don't have to just this huge breath, totally fine. So just, and again, just bring your elbow up. Ideally, you want it this nice straight line, but if you can't get there at first, totally fine. So, and as you'll notice, it's a little bit harder for me to keep my wrist straight on my right hand as opposed to my left. Not sure why. Some people will actually tape their wrists if they know they're doing a lot of 3 practice punches that day, and you're just putting sports tape over this area to keep it and kind of force it to be straight. My Sifu does not like his students to do that because you're not helping the muscles learn and you're not helping make them stronger. You're just kind of giving them like crutches. You're just helping them limp along, but you're not actually teaching them what they need to be doing. So I apologize if in some of these shots my wrist is a little wonky. Please don't do that. So just, and again from the side. And we'll do the 3 some more, just so you can see. I just feel a lot more comfortable with my 3s, so I feel like they're just more successful for me. You may notice that of one side is better than the other. Definitely when we get into our kicks, you'll notice that I'm just a lot more comfortable with my 10s than my 9s. They just always kind of suck, at least in my opinion. So that is how you do a 3-4 punch. Tune in next week and we will do our 5-6s, and then we'll just keep going from there. So if you wanted to know what happens with the feet, stay tuned and I'll include some footage. But until next week, please like and subscribe, and I will see you then. So bye guys. Okay guys, so here's what I'm doing with my feet for a 3. So like we were talking about, as I'm throwing the 3, see how my foot is moving outwards? It doesn't have to move very far, but we do want some movement. So as I throw my punch, sorry, the camera's getting a little shaky. Probably should have put this on a solid surface before I did this, but we will make that adjustment for future videos. So, and it moves sideways. Move sideways. The back foot for a 3 just hangs out there, doesn't have anything it really needs to do. And so see how it didn't really move at all? That's really all it needs to do for this. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will answer them. Thank you so much.